It's Sci time for grade 9 students, and here this is the last part of the 13th lesson, the green concept. And let's see what we have done so far and today's plan. Here are the four subtopics we must discuss under this lesson. Building construction part we have completed, and organic farming also completed. We have to do industrial process and green transportation. We can finish these two today, industrial process and the green transportation. First of all, let's move on to the 13.3 industrial process. We have to discuss what are industries and why industries are important. And basically, when people complicated their lives, once their needs are complicated, they needed some devices to make easy their lives. They started this with tools. And early stages, our ancestors made tools by themselves. But later on, those tools were made by machines. To make the tools, they made machines. Then to make machines, they make another complicated machines. Likewise, the industrial process or the industries started or began when we tried to make our works more easy, or to increase when we tried to increase the quality of our lives. And people the earlier or our ancestors just bathed with the water and some the plants they used when bathing. But nowadays number of products we use for that, just like the soap, maybe the different lotion types, shampoo types, or the after that one we use some deodorants type. Likewise, this bathing process also become more complicated. Therefore, the industries, why do we need industries? The answer is to improve our standard of life. Or when increasing the quality of life, it is important. And we are too busy. That's why we are trying to improve our lives. And we are too busy to walk. Therefore, we made some vehicles for this to make easy that one. Likewise, technology and industry have improved our lives on the whole. Actually, technology and industry have complicated our lives. For these complicated lives, we need industries. But there is a problem. But the long term industry surely can't be sustainable. And a lot of products that we use nowadays are not non-decayable ones. They are gathering in the environment as garbage heaps. Therefore, a lot of industrial products have badly effect on the environment. And let's look at this example, uses of chemical substances in our houses. What type of substances we use? Number of domestic chemicals which are used in household activities. Let's see few categories of such chemicals. Mainly food flavors or the food additives, flavors, colorings, preservatives, such things. These additives are not good for our health. The main thing is that. Also, their containers are not once the containers we throw away or they become waste for the environment. First category, food additives. Next category, these ones, the cleaning agents. And cleaning agents are artificial chemicals, as well as their containing bottles are artificial. All these things, once we throw away to the environment, they become the harmful pollutants, cleaning agents. Next category, medicines and drugs. Overconsumption of medicines cause different other side effects actually, and they are mostly artificial chemicals. And there are natural medicines that we can use, but most of people use such ones. And third category is the medicines. Next, these items, lipsticks, Q-Tex, or the items that we consider as the cosmetic items. Artificial ones, not good for health, not good for the environment, and they are the cosmetics. And the next, the paints, artificial paint types. They are containers, canisters, these paints, harmful to the environment mostly. and the paint types. Likewise, most of domestic chemicals that we use are completely artificial and mostly harmful to the environment. How can we avoid these harms? Measures that can be taken to avoid harmful effects. Number one, avoid consumption of flavored food or the artificial flavors as much as possible, because we have a number of natural flavors or the spices. The home prepared natural flavors such as spices instead of artificial flavors, we can use them. And use natural chemicals such as turmeric and coriander or such things. Natural flavor types we can use. Or use natural medicinal substances instead of mercury containing carcinogenic creams. Carcinogenic means the cream types that cause the cancers. Cancer causing creams or lotions we can avoid. Always we can go for some natural medicinal substances, and that is very good for the health then. And that's how we have to follow some measures to avoid the harmful effects. Now the next chapter, the green transportation. This picture shows the meaning of this green transportation. And present cities are full of vehicles which uses the fuel types, especially petrol and diesel. The combustion of petrol and diesel immensely release the gases, smoke and gases. Especially those gases are very harmful greenhouse gases, or maybe the gases or the smoke is bad for the health, especially the respiratory system. And a lot of countries have faced big problem of managing this fact. Our neighbor country India also face a problem of managing the gases, and it has gone for photochemical smog in those countries. So to avoid these things, the option is the green transportation. Green transportation does not mean traveling in the green vehicles, and green vehicles means not the green color vehicles. Green vehicles means the environmental friendly vehicles. What are the environmental friendly vehicles? Especially those vehicles powered by solar cells, or vehicle electrical or rechargeable vehicles like this. And the other things, the public vehicle systems, also the tramways or electric buses we can use. And most probably we can try for short distances, we can walk or travel with a bicycle. And for the people, to promote this one, there should be attractive traffic routes for the bikes and pedestrians. And if they are attractive, beautiful, people try to walk through, and there should be more opportunities to walk and ride a bicycle. Therefore we can reduce the emission of harmful gases. And always, if we have to go for electricity or the electrical powered vehicles or the electrical power transportation systems, and that electricity also must be produced from renewable sources like solar panels, solar cells, likewise, then that is the green transportation. Green transportation emit zero carbon dioxide, and when we reduce the releasing of carbon dioxide, we can make very healthy environment in our cities. That is the green transportation. Look at the description, paying attention towards the minimizing emission of harmful gases and the heat in transporting activities known as the green transportation. Right. Carbon footprint. What is this and what is carbon footprint? And with these descriptions we can know total amount of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases emission by an organization is the carbon footprint. As an example, if we produce a kind of fruit locally, think about we just grow an orange plant at our home. We pick that orange from the home, or if you buy that orange from the shop which are imported from another country. The example is an orange. This orange one we can take from our home garden, other one we can import it from another country. And the people now value how much carbon or the carbon dioxide released by this production. When it occurs at our home, very less amount of carbon dioxide release when the orange is producing, because only the people who are growing release some carbon dioxide, and plant also release less amount of carbon dioxide during that process. But when we import it from another country, the workers and machines and transporting vehicles, ships, aeroplanes, all the ones release lot of carbon dioxide unnecessarily, and therefore the footprint will be higher in that orange town. So we have to always think about the local food to reduce this unnecessary emission of carbon dioxide. That's the meaning of the carbon footprint. Look at this point, measure the impact of activities on the environment, in particular climate change. Also relates to the amount of greenhouse gases produced through the burning fossil fuels for electricity or the heating and transportation. And we should try to minimize these harmful effects. And carbon footprint is measured in tons of carbon dioxide. For one product, how many tons of carbon dioxide released? That is the meaning of the carbon footprint. Here's the next one, water footprint. We can talk about the water footprint with these examples. And there is 1 liter of tap water. It is 1 liter of water. 1 liter of bottled water, 5 liters of water. How does it happen? Tap water directly coming to our house, and tap water 1 liter means only that liter of water. But when making a bottled water, a lot of water waste out during the filtration process, during this marketing process, during the transportation process. Water dedicate for this liter, 1 liter. For 1 liter, around 4 liters waste out. Therefore, when we are buying such bottle, 1 liter of water bottle, it's just like buying 5 liters here. And that is the fact here. And also look at the tea. 30 liters spent on 1 cup of tea. 140 liters of water spent to make 1 cup of coffee. To grow the coffee and the processing of coffee, lot of water spent for that. So throwing 1 cup of coffee is just like throwing 140 liters of water. And therefore always we must think about this water footprint. All the products come into our house by dedicating water and also emitting carbon dioxide. Therefore, if we are wasting them out, that means we are doing more and more pollution. Likewise, we must think about this. Always we should go for the whole food types or the whole consumption. Also the local food. That's the most important thing. Choose more often to drink tap water, eat whole unprocessed food, and reduce your carbon footprint by buying local products. That's the message we have to take out from this. And this is about the green transportation, and this is the end of the lesson. Now you can find the note or read the note from www.itscitimblogspot.com. And our next lesson will be the next unit, unit number 15, reflection and refraction of waves. So if you gain something from this video, or if you enjoy the video, press the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed the YouTube channel yet, subscribe it and press the bell icon to get notifications. We will meet back on from the next lesson, unit number 15. Till that, goodbye everybody.